Hello there, boys and girls. Welcome back to the Bilbao Revival. Welcome back to Season 2 of the Bilbao Revival. And we've got a lot coming up for you today. We've got transfers in and out. We're going to get you to meet some of the new players that are in the squad as well that have come up from the lower ranks in Bilbao B and Bilbao C. We've got a game against Espanyol, our first league game of the season, and Champions League draw as well. Champions League group draw. So, let's see what we've done in the transfer window as of now. So transfer window is still open for the next couple of days, but the first big news story coming out of the transfer stuff is this. Artiz Adjariz, as you can see, is now a coach. He retired at the end of last season. I tried to get him to stay. He wasn't having any of it. So Artiz Adjariz is now no longer a player. He is a coach, not at Bilbao because his stats aren't the best, but he's now a retired man, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we don't miss his goals too much this season. So what have we done with the ins and with the outs? So let's have a look at the transfers here. As you see on the right hand side, we've let a few players go. So Leku's gone to Watford for £4.2 million. He said he wanted more first team football, and I obliged. Same with Iago Herin. He wanted more first team football, so he's gone now to Huddersfield for £2 million. Seguin, he left £275,000. We were using him quite a lot last year, but he just wasn't progressing as quickly as I wanted him to. So he's now gone out, and then a couple of lots of loan players that we've gone out, let go out, just to get a little bit more game time, because they're not going to get it with us this season. Now, as you can see, top of the tree, we've brought in someone back to the club. We've brought Ander Herrera back to Bilbao for £23.5 million. Fantastic player. He came up on the transfer list. I said, why not? I need a little bit more quality in the middle of midfield with Benyat and with Interaspe and with all the youngsters that we've got coming through. So Ander Herrera has come back to us. We're going to play him as the box-to-box midfielder. He's got all the attributes you want in the box-to-box. Great mentals, really good passing, tackling, and really good physicals as well. 4-star current, 4-star potential. So he's playing at his complete maximum at the minute. But we've got him for probably his last few good years. Definitely 100%. So Ander Herrera is now back as a Bilbao player. Kappa came in, and he was already signed by the previous management before I came here. So Ander Kappa came in, and really good rotation right back. He will be alongside the Marcos. So 2.5-star current ability, 2.5-star potential ability. He's okay. He's not gonna pull up trees or anything, so he's a good rotation right back. Good youngster here, Celestino Carriera on the right hand side. We're training him up to be an advanced midfielder right. Technicals need a little bit of work, physicals are already there, and his mentals will get better. He's only 16, and I picked him when he was actually 15, to be fair, so he's only just turned 16, and he'll get better and better with more game time. He's in the under-19s at the minute. We've also brought in, or again, another one that was brought in by the previous regime, Christian Ganea. He's again a good rotation left back, him and Balanzega, but he can play further forward as well. So if we needed him to play as a winger, we can do so. If Munayin gets injured, we can chuck him further forward. 2.5-star current, 2.5-star potential, and then finally another youngster, Huhi Ote. We brought him on a free transfer. 21 years old. He's playing the Bilbao B. Good technicals at the minute. Mentals and physicals need a little bit of work, and that will work. That will get better with time and with age, definitely 100%. So that's the transfers that we've made in and out, but we've also made some promotions through the ranks in Bilbao. The first one is the goalkeeper, Alex Romero. He was on loan at Huesca last season. 36 appearances, 7.0 rating, 3 player of the matches, 16 clean sheets. Really good understudy for Kepa. Attributes are average, decent at best. 2.5-star potential current, 3-star potential ability. All in all, very good backup to Kepa. Oscar Gil, he was, I think, on loan as well to Oviedo last season. Again, had a good season, but also played a lot of games in Bilbao B. 7.16, 20 appearances, 1 goal, 1 assist. Good central defender, and that's probably where we'll deploy him. 12 heading, probably needs to be a little bit better because his jumping reach isn't the best either. 2-star current, 3-star potential, and again, will be a good backup player to the likes of Nunez, Uri, and Martinez. We've still got Zaraga in the first team, 2-star current, but he has got that 4.5-star potential. Playing really, really well last season, and I've kept him in the first team for this season. Only 19 years of age, so he's only going to get better with more game time and better game time as well in better competitions. Unai Lopez was one of the players that was on loan last season that I really, really wanted in my side for the first season, but obviously couldn't recall him back from Vallecano. So he can play as the advanced playmaker. He can play slightly deeper as well. Plus, he can play on the wing again if I need him to. But again, good. He's going to play mainly as the advanced playmaker in the middle of midfield. Good first touch, good passing, good technique, good vision, good teamwork, good flair, good decision making and good composure as well. So he's going to be a really good player for us again. They're only 22, so all these young players finally coming into fruition again. Still got a little bit of growth in them as well, which is good to see. And then finally, Asia Villalbre, he was on loan last season at Lorca, 8 goals in 32 appearances. Had a little bit of an injury last season. Good physicals, really good mentals as well. Great off the ball, great work rate, great composure, good finishing. What you want to see in a striker. 2-star current ability, 3.5-star potential ability, and he will start today's game up top 100%. And then we've still got Benito Franco. Again, he's always getting better and better every single game. 2.5-star current, 5-star potential ability, only 17 years of age. He's going to get loads of game time this season with us being in the Champions League, Spanish Cup and the League. So lots of game time for Benito Franco. And then the star of the first youth intake that we had, Carlos Martinez, grown half a star already. So he's already 3.5-star. So he could play in the first team. 5-star potential ability. If he continues to grow, because he's only grown that since March this season, he will be phenomenal. And if he goes again to 3-star current ability, he's straight in the first team. I don't care how young he is, he's going to get game time. All these guys are going to play really good levels of football, as are the Bilbao B team. They're in the Spanish second division B2, so they're going to get lots of game time this season, competitive game time as well, as are the Bilbao C team. So all in all, everything seems to be going really, really well in this Bilbao side. I'm just hoping the loss of Adjariz isn't going to affect us and make us not score that many goals, because he scored 30-odd goals for us last year, and we need someone else to pick up the pace, basically. But Villalbre is going to start the match, and we do have Batista on the bench if we need to bring him on. But this is going to be the team. Kepa in goal, Monreal, Martinez, Nunez and DeMarcos at the back, Iturraspe and Herrera in the middle of midfield, Munayin, Garcia and Williams are the attacking three, and then Villalbre up top. Control flexible still staying as standard, and we're going to get straight into this game and see what Espanyol are bringing into this match. So they're playing a 4-2-3-1 again. Piaca and Piatti are the wingers, Monero up top, Lopez and Roca in the middle. Duarte is a really good central defender, as is Diego Lopez. Pau Lopez is a really good up-and-coming goalkeeper. So if you're looking for a cheap goalkeeper that grows really, really well in any of your saves, Pau Lopez is definitely one to look for, really cheap as well. On the bench, Molo and also Naldo and Vasquez. So they've got a lot to deal with there. Assertively say to our guys, team should be like ours, should be winning this, no problems whatsoever. There's a lot to come from these guys as well. I say it's a very good blend of youth and experience, and I expect this team to go out there and do the business. Raul Garcia with a corner, 22 minutes gone, finds Iturraspe, finds Nunez, and that's a great save by Diego Lopez. I know last time we played Espanyol, Diego Lopez really shot us out a little bit, and I'm getting a little bit frustrated that we just weren't getting past him, but we're having a lot more attempts on goal at the minute. Piatti now going to whip that ball into David Lopez, and he headers just wide. That was really close for Espanyol. Seems to be a really good game so far. Coming into the final 5 minutes of the half, Aaron now going to find Piatti on the left-hand side, and Nunez with a really good header back over the top, but Monayin's going to get this ball now, and he's just going to run forward. He's just going to use that pace into Villalbre. He's surrounded by some players, and it looks like Diego Lopez is going to be sent off here for a second yellow card. Yes, he is. He's going to be shown that second yellow, and we're going to go back up to control because we're going to have a little bit more of it. Raul Garcia going to whip that ball in, doesn't find anybody, and it comes straight out to Raul Garcia into Iñaki Williams. Iñaki Williams into Nunez. Nunez out to Ander Herrera on his debut, and Munayin's there. 1-0 till Bilbao. Ander Herrera making an impact already on his second debut, assisting Iker Munayin's goal there. Raul Garcia didn't think he was going to get there, but he did. Williams just takes his time, goes to Nunez, and he finds a lovely little through ball out to Ander Herrera on this right-hand side, drills the ball in. Munayin's there to put it in on that inside forward roll, and it's 1-0 to Bilbao. Another corner just before half-time. Nunez is there, Martinez is there. That's good defending by Espanyol, getting bodies in the way, keeping it at 1-0. Ander Herrera getting the ball in the middle of the midfield into Williams. Can Williams turn? No, he's going to go backwards to Nunez. Nunez goes out wide to DeMarcos. Yes, he does. Into Raspe. Into Raul Garcia. Garcia again. Out to Monain. Takes his man on. Gets the ball into the back post. Williams is there. Hits the post. And they get it clear. And that will see us through to half-time. We've dominated this game. 1 or 2 scares from Espanyol, but they're down to 10 men now. So we need to be taking advantage of this. Assertively say, keep things going. We'll get a result here. We're playing really well. We just need to finish these guys off. Bit like last season where we need to finish teams off 100%. Monreal now into Garcia. Garcia over to Ander Herrera. Gets that ball under control. Out to Raul Garcia. Garcia out to Monreal. Gets the ball into Monain, but gets it back. Williams at the back post. Finds Ander Herrera back to Iñaki Williams. Back to DeMarcos. DeMarcos into Raspe. Good patient play here from Bilbao. Into Raul Garcia. Lots of Espanyol players in the way. Monreal rushing the cross there, to be fair. We just need to play it a little bit easier. Lovely ball out to Monreal. Can he get a ball in this time? Yes, he can. Tries to find someone at the near post. Ander Herrera's there on the volley. Back in a Bilbao shirt for the second time. Ander Herrera with an amazing second goal on the volley. It looked like from about 18 yards out. Monreal whipping this ball in. And Duarte heads it out. And yeah, on the volley. Ander Herrera, what a hit by the returning man, and it's 2-0 just on the hour mark. Highlight those straight after our goal. Izquierdo out to Victor Sanchez. Roca into Piatti. Now Piatti's got a little bit of space around him and goes out to Piaca. Piaca gets a little dazzling run there, but doesn't really come to much, and we get the ball clear and we work the ball out, and Monain's just going to drive forward. Out to Raul Garcia. Into Ander Herrera. Herrera back to Garcia. Out to Monreal. Good play here. Good passage of play from Bilbao. Into Ander Herrera again. Herrera into Iñaki Williams. He's surrounded by players, but it doesn't matter. Iñaki Williams scores the third goal, and that's a surely game, set and match for Bilbao. And we start this season like we did the end of last season on a really good run of form. And maybe the goals, I shouldn't be worried because we're picking up goals from elsewhere. And Herrera, Williams, Monain, all midfielders picking up the goals. Lopez kicks off with a free kick. It's obviously from an offside, and Piaca now gets that knocked down, but DeMarcos with a really good tackle, and maybe he can set Williams loose. He can. Williams now drives in, but can't get the cross into Batista. Monreal back out to Raspe, into Ander Herrera, back out to Monreal. So where the space is in the width. Williams is there, good header, but slightly over from the winger. Monreal now into Raspe, into Unai Lopez. Back to Raspe. Monain again. Over the top to Williams. Williams there hit the bar. And we've dominated this game since Espanyol went down to 10 men. And this kick should be the last of the game. Lopez taking his time. And there we have it. The ref has blown 3-0 to Bilbao. Really good game. Monain scoring just before half-time. A couple of minutes after David Lopez got sent off. And Herrera on the volley. What a hit that was. Welcome back to the club, sir. And then Iñaki Williams, 2 minutes after that, finished the game off. And Herrera played the match on his second debut. 9.0 for him. Fantastic signing for us. And I think he's just going to get better and better and better going on in the latter half of the season. So we've got Sevilla coming up soon, but we've also got the Champions League group stage draw coming up next. Let's see who we get in the Champions League. Here we go then, Champions League group stage draw. We're third seeded for this, so we could have a really tough draw. So let's draw all the first 2 teams and let's see what we get. So United Napoli in group 1, they get Gelsenkirchen, and we get Monaco and Bayern. Awesome stuff. So Monaco and Bayern, and then anybody, we can't get Valencia, which is good, or we can't get Inter either. So let's see who we get. So Rapid Vienna are going to join that group, and we are going to get Feyenoord. So let's draw the teams. So Bayern, Monaco, Bilbao, Feyenoord. How good are Monaco these days? Fabinho still there. Jovetic, Balde, Martinho, Tom Lamar still there. Okay, Subasic, Daley Blind, Bacilla, Adama Traore. Okay, Tillemans, Falcao. Okay, they've still got some dangerous players. So Bayern, I think, are going to win that group. Monaco, us will probably be fighting it out for who comes out second and /3. I think Feyenoord are the weakest of the 3. So an okay draw. Could have been worse. Could have been better, but we'll deal with it how we deal with it. And let's see where all the fixtures fall into place and when we are going to be coming back next. So our first Champions League game will be against Bayern Munich at home at the San Mamés. So we're going to have to bring you that. We'll bring you that and the Atleti game. They will be that'll be the next 2 games in the next episode. So yeah, come back and watch them. If you have enjoyed today's episode, please do leave it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and you don't want to miss out on any more content that's going to be coming forward. Remember to tick that little bell button just to make sure you don't miss out on any video that drops into your sub boxes. And until next time when we play Bayern München and Atletico Madrid, I'll see you soon.